Hi there, this is Ranjit, and in this video we'll be doing the unboxing, and let's have a first look at this Redmi Note 6 Pro, which is sort of the successor to the Redmi Note 5 Pro. And guys, it's actually pretty similar to the Redmi Note 5 Pro with a few changes. As you can see, now we have the new notch design, and in fact on the front inside this notch we have dual camera setup, and also at the back we have a dual camera setup. Again, if you look at it, it's a 12 plus 5 megapixel just like the Redmi Note 5 Pro, but they have improved the camera slightly. It's having f1.9 aperture and it's having a 6.23 inch screen, but still the Snapdragon 636 SoC. And as you can see, this is the 6GB RAM variant with 64GB of storage. There's also one more variant that comes with 4GB of RAM, and that also has 64GB of storage. The storage is the same in any variant that you go take. So it will be launching in India on 22nd November. So I don't know the exact pricing. I'll have the pricing details on 22nd November when they are out, but I expect the pricing to be very close to the Redmi Note 5 Pro. So here is the device itself, and as you can see, it highlights a few things like the Snapdragon 636, 19:9 aspect ratio. Now because of that notch, you have that. Let's just peel this out, and they say it is having Gorilla Glass, but it's not mentioned which version of Gorilla Glass is they stream. So this is how it actually looks. Let's see what else do we get in the box. So it looks like a case is there bundled, SIM ejector tool, some bunch of paperwork that you have, guide and stuff, and this is the case. And what else? We have a charger, and it's a 10-watt charger, guys, standard 10-watt charger, but this device does support Qualcomm Quick Charging 3, and still it's having a micro USB port, not USB Type-C. So that is also another thing you got to note. So let me keep these things to the side for now, and let's have a look at this case, the TPU case. And so it's like this. It comes in black colors, and if I apply that, it's going to look like this. As you can see, it looks actually a lot better with the case, but yeah, without it, this is metallic back aluminum that they have. So anyways, let me give you a physical overview first. On the top we have the 3.5mm headphone jack. This is the noise cancellation microphone. We still retain the IR blaster, so that's nice. And here we have the volume rockers, power on off button, and on the back we have the micro USB port and vents for the speaker. And here we have the SIM tray. Let's look at the SIM tray. And guys, it looks like it is normal, no dedicated card. They should have given that, but this is a hybrid solution that they're having, and this is also plastic. So that's what we have. And moving to the back camera, fingerprint scanner. And let me just power this on, guys, and by the time it actually boots up and I set it up, let me give you a configuration overview. This Redmi Note 6 is having a 6.26 inch Full HD Plus display in the 19:9 aspect ratio. It's having the Snapdragon 636 octa-core processor. It comes with 4 or 6 GB of RAM and 64GB of internal storage. Moving to the camera, the rear-facing camera is a dual camera setup. The main camera is a 12 megapixel, and the secondary camera is a 5 megapixel used for depth sensing. Moving to the front-facing camera, again, dual camera setup. Primary camera is a 20 megapixel and a 2 megapixel for depth sensing. It also has a fingerprint scanner and a 4000 milliamp hour battery. So guys, I've just finished setting up this device, and as you can see, typical MIUI, and a bunch of some of the apps are actually pre-installed. For example, you see browser. Let me see if I can remove it. Yes, I'm unable to. And again, a lot of third-party apps are there. So I put it out of everything, but still some apps, third-party apps are there. So again, typical MIUI, and it comes out of the box with MIUI version 10. And as you can see, we have two cameras here in the front, and that notch. So some quick toggles, and this is again this interface. So you'll find on any device that is having that new MIUI 10 interface. So let's just go to the settings, and I just added a fingerprint scanner, and let's go to about the device. As you can see, this is the 6GB RAM variant, but the storage would be the same even in the 4GB RAM variant. So roughly you'll get about 52.2 gigabytes of space that will be available to you guys, as you can see. And again, as you can see, it's still running on Android version 8.1 but I'm hoping Android Pie should also come on this. Hopefully it comes soon. So that's what it is. Let's just go back over here, and typical MIUI stuff. Again, guys, I won't get into it. If you use any Xiaomi device, you know what it is, dual apps and whatever. And we also have the gesture navigation option. You can enable it from the settings if you want, and it also has face emoji for something. I'll just set it later, guys. All those things. And let's look at the fingerprint scanner, and it is fast and responsive. So that's what it is. And again, it feels like Redmi Note 5 Pro. So I frankly feel if you're already having the Redmi Note 5 Pro, this is not a strict upgrade in my frank opinion, but they say that they have improved the camera a little bit. So let's look at it. So that's what it is, and I'll just allow all this, and it says AI camera on this, both the front and rear. They say that it has some AI camera stuff. So we have that tap to focus, and HDR auto is there. That's nice to see. And by default you can enable the AI or disable it. As you can see, with that simple, I've disabled it. This is the regular mode. And portrait, if you go, it doesn't zoom in. 2x zoom is not there in portrait, but background blur is there. And if I go here, let's preview this. Let's give it permissions. This was in the portrait mode, and we have some new effects. It says if you go over here, and let's allow this. We have that blur thing, background blur stuff. We can increase the background. Notice this back, I've increased it, and you can decrease this. So that is there. We also have some light trails option, and as you can see, that animation is happening with that. And just like the iPhone, we have studio lights. This is interesting. This will work a lot better on human subjects, as you can see. Now I've applied something, couldn't find face, so you need a face for it to work. So let me actually take some snaps, guys, and then I'll play around with this and give you an idea. But as you can see, we have that studio lighting effects which we have seen on iPhone. Anyways, guys, let me actually take some sample shots so that you can get a better idea regarding the camera on this one. But before that, here is a word from the sponsor of this video, that is Mivi.in. Mivi Thunderbeat Bluetooth earphones look stylish with metallic body. You can take phone calls, and it supports passive noise cancellation. The ear hooks fit securely and stay in place even when you are working out or running. With Qualcomm CSR Bluetooth IC, the music quality is amazing and has great battery life. It has HD stereo sound with super solid bass. It supports aptX codec with lossless wireless audio. Use coupon code Geekyranjit15 at Mivi.in to get 15% discount on all Mivi products. See link in the description below for more info. So here are some of the sample shots that I've shot with this Redmi Note 6 Pro, and as you can see, even in artificial lighting conditions, it's actually doing a pretty good job. And here are some close-up shots that I took in indoor lighting conditions, and again, as you can see here also, it's actually doing a pretty good job. I took these samples around my house, and again, definitely in close-up shots it does a very good job, and obviously in outdoor lighting conditions it's doing a good job. Also in terms of sharpness and dynamic range, it was good. Also took some snaps in casual indoor conditions, and in fact it came out good. Now moving to the rear camera, it has that portrait mode, and you can actually do a lot. This is a regular mode, but this was in the portrait mode, and we also have that lighting effect, so you can play around with that one and also change the background and stuff like this. So again, the back camera has a lot of options now. Now the front facing camera also has the depth effect, so we have that portrait mode, but we don't have those lighting effects etc that we had with the rear facing camera. Front facing camera in artificial lighting, you have to be careful, otherwise it is prone to a little bit of shakes. So what do you guys actually think about this one? Again, the pricing of this is not revealed. It's going to be revealed on 22nd, but I don't expect the pricing to be that much different from the Redmi Note 5 Pro. Anyways, what do you guys think about this Redmi Note 6 Pro? Xiaomi should have done something better with this one? Are you satisfied with the same, or do you think Xiaomi is just releasing it for the heck of it? Anyways, guys, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video. Take care, guys.